We all wanna change. We all wanna be somebody else. I wanna visit all the places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town in my UFO. I wanna eat real.
Welcome back, and I am here with the amazing Mr. Philip Penza.
Amazing. Wow.
Amazing. Check out them shoes. Before Philip became the filmmaker, the author, the actor, there's probably a few more titles in there that I'm not throwing out. What was it that you wanted to do in life?
I guess when I was younger, I always wanted to be like G.I. Joe, like a soldier.
A soldier.
That always, like, you know, as a kid, you know, I want to be G.I. Joe.
Right.
When I was growing up, G.I. Joe was the man.
Right. I think most little boys want to be G.I. Joe.
Yeah, you know, and of course, and I don't mean a gun negatively. I meant like I wanted to be G.I. Joe and like save the country, save the world.
Oh, that's awesome.
Captain America, seriously.
Right. I think you're saving the world by piece in your own way.
Yes.
With your filmmaking and your books that you're writing, putting out there, because they're not just fictional books and fictional movies. It's life experiences.
Yes, it is.
That you're putting out for us to see.
Yes.
Speaking of G.I. Joe, in your real life inspired film, My Name is Nobody, it partly goes over your life as a boxer in the military.
Yes.
First off, thanks for your service.
You're welcome.
Can you tell us about your time serving as a boxer in the Army?
Well, being a street kid from New York, from Brooklyn, originally raised up in Westchester, single parent, my mother, there's something she always told me. She said, fight for what's right. But when I was younger, I fought for fun, just to be that guy. Probably a lot of it out of fear. I grew up in the 70s.
Right.
They started integrating schools, you know, right around that era. I think affirmative action was in full effect, that type of deal. So I fought a lot simply because of my color. That's it. And it was basically street fighting. So, and my dad, he was pretty good with his hands.
Right. It was survival.
It was survival. And then after that, it became like a sport for me. It was easy to beat up people. You know, I was from the street. So most people that are boxers, they're taught how to box. I was taught how to just take someone down. When you have no fear, it doesn't matter how small or tall small or tall you are, how big your muscles are, it's the size of your heart. And I think thanks to my mom, letting me know I was always somebody, that I used that in the ring.
Moms are so special.
My mom is she the queen.
Yes.
If it wasn't for her, I'd be in jail or dead.
Yes. Yes. You started a production company called Little Books, Little Film. What was your inspiration behind starting this company?
Little Books, Little Films. What was my inspiration? To help the nobodies of the world. My father, he had some issues, as most fathers do. I'm a father, I have issues, you know, with my kids. They think I'm crazy. I never thought my father was crazy. He just had some issues. You know, we only know what we know.
Right, that's true.
You know, he was Hispanic, Puerto Rican. He came from a broken home. And most of the problems he solved with his hands. And if you couldn't deal with it, it was either drugs or alcohol. So he would pass that on to me and told me, that is who you are. You'll never be nothing. You're nobody. And to this day, this is my brand. My name is Nobody. I took it to heart on a positive note, because while he was telling me that, my mother told me something else.
Your mom told you something different.
You can be whoever you want to be.
Right.
You are somebody.
Right.
I thought she was crazy.
We usually think that about moms.
Yeah, because, you know, she's sweet. She's your mom. You know, she's a girl in my mind. You know, I mean, it was worse. My mother had 2 or 3 jobs. She's raised 4 kids. She left my dad. And she taught me, you could be whoever you want to be. You are somebody. So this is almost like an oxymoron, if you will, because I've been blessed. And I'm not talking just money. I'm talking about pretty much everything I do in life. I've been blessed. My mother's a pastor. She told me that, and I just followed her example. And it was the best thing for me. And she told me as I got older, you grow up, get a job, go into service, go to school, or get out my house.
Thank God for mom. And you know what? I'm going to say thank God for dad also, because sometimes that thing that seems like a negative pushes you harder to be who you are today. You have been one of the hardest working men in the film industry. Prior to COVID, you had 5 feature films and an episodic TV series playing on major platforms. First of all, tell me those films that you had playing.
Oh God, you put me on a spot. I have to remember. I did a lot of films. Going Backwards, The Mall, Boys from the Street, A Peach Cobbler, Water 2, Christmas film. Kaathy, why?
So we have quite a few films, and the reason why I was getting towards that is that we were experiencing I won't say a pandemic in our life, but you were still working and getting things done. And that shows that, I mean, filmmaking isn't for the faint at heart, I like to say.
No, it's not.
Because we can be facing something, and when we have that in our heart, we're still moving. We're still working out there. What is it that you can offer to a filmmaker that's just starting off? What major tools could you give them to put in their toolbox?
Don't stop. Don't look back. And don't sleep. That's what I do. 60 films in 7 years, I think it was. 60 plus films.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm taking a break now. I'm taking off 6 months I got a place out in California, and I'm just relaxing, but I'm back in it. I think it's September. I'm back on the grind. And I got 5 projects lined up back to back to back.
Wonderful. And another thing that I've noticed, and looking through your bio and your books, your movies, you have a stable existing team that you work with. And to me, I love working with teams. I love having someone that has your back. How has that been so helpful with you with getting all this done?
I have a good foundation, and really the same people from the day I started are with me. We fight all the time, as I'm sure you guys probably fight on this. Everybody, right. And it's love. It's love. We fight, and we get it off, and we say our piece, and we move on,
right.
So I have the same team from day, and I take more credit in that than even the films I make.
Right.
That I have the same team, because obviously we all believe in each other. It's not that they believe in me. We believe in each other, from the sound guy, the light guy, the makeup person, everybody. We believe in each other.
So before we get off here, what's next for Little Books, Little Films?
Season 2 and 3 of Scrutiny, we just got picked up by a major label. I'm happy about that.
Awesome.
And then I'm also doing Water 3 in Hawaii.
Okay.
So everybody wants to be on that ticket.
I'm sure they do.
So I'm looking forward to that. It's like a 17-day shoot in Maui.
Okay. So where can our audience find you?
I always tell people it was real easy if you put in my name, Philip Penza, because then it shows you everything. But of course, Amazon, any platform from Amazon, Vire,
Instagram,
Tubi,
Facebook,
everything. Instagram,
everywhere.
Facebook. If you look for me, it's just plain old Philip Penza. No underscores, just Philip, Penza.
Thank you for joining us today. It was such a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to see you again. Oh, you going to work with me again?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Kaathy.
And we will see you tomorrow with Desertwood Days. And I'm your host, Kaathy Blake.